Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, the last day of 7 days of custom guns. This one a long gun, as you can see. Pretty spectacular mid-century piece, built by the now deceased gunsmith and barrel maker, W.H. Hobaugh. William Hobaugh worked out of Montana and was known far and wide for his cut rifled barrels. Much of his fame was gained in the 50s and 60s, but it's believed he built rifles up into the 80s and maybe even early 90s before he passed away. This rifle is built, as you can see, on a Hobaugh Mauser. It is a really stunning rifle. It's got a pretty long sporter tapered barrel on it. The walnut stock is really beautifully figured from end to end. He was known for his barrels. Even Elmer Keith had a rifle with one of his barrels on it. Cut rifling is nowadays not the norm. Most rifles or barrels are button rifled, where they pull a hardened button through the bore of a gun drilled blank, and it swages the rifling into the barrel itself. There's also a process called cold hammer forging, where the blank is slipped over a mandrel that has a mirror image of the rifling in it, and that hardened mandrel sits in the barrel as hammers go around the barrel to press it against the mandrel. But cut rifling, famed certainly today by the likes of John Krieger, is one of the oldest methods, and still one of the methods that gives you the sharpest lands and grooves, because the grooves are cut into the bore. So more on the rifle. The Hobaugh receiver has a can jar trigger. This is not the set version. This is just a standard nice light trigger. It's about 2.5 pounds. Moving down the stock, we've got beautiful carving surrounding the nicely cut checkering. We've got a nice shadow line cheek piece that has this is all concave in here, which is a really beautiful touch. We've got a Packmeyer pad, as you would imagine. The forend is also really nicely carved and checkered as well. You can see on the receiver there the jeweling on the bolt release. We'll zoom out and flip this bad boy over here. So I'm not too clear on when Hobaugh built this rifle. Despite being known for barrels, he did build full rifles as well, from my reading. And this one is marked on the exterior of the barrel in script, W.H. Hobaugh. So I would assume that means he built the rifle, of course. As you can see, really nice tight jeweling on the bolt and extractor as well. The bolt handle's got a nice sweep to it, and just nice nice proportions to this stock and barrel. The rifle is chambered in 30-06 Ackley Improved. Of course, if you haven't read Parker Ackley's work, P.O. Ackley did a lot of work improving standard cartridges by eliminating some body taper and pressing out the shoulders to a sharper 40 degrees, generally speaking. I've done quite a bit of shooting myself with a 6mm Remington Ackley Improved, and it's really an impressive improvement. I get great brass life out of it, and you can just take standard brass and fire it in the rifle. So even like this rifle, you could go buy off the shelf 30-06 and shoot it in this rifle. The brass will no longer be .6 brass, it will be Ackley brass. And the good news about the .6 Ackley Improved is it's pretty mainstream. Dies are pretty readily available. I found several sources for them online, which makes this a great deer, antelope, what have you cartridge and rifle yet today. It gives you a pretty good bump in velocities over the standard 30-06. Shooting from the hip here, I want to say it was about a 10% gain, 15% gain, without looking at the books. But a really handsome rifle, and one I'm glad to, I suppose, cap out this special week of special guns. We will still be bringing more content, of course. We appreciate you all following along and liking the videos and the commentary we've been receiving. We appreciate you all greatly. We do ask that you continue to share this channel with other gun guys, and we'll continue to grow this channel together and keep bringing you some unique, cool, custom guns. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.